Hi there, and welcome back to Cat's Hut. If you live with a cat, you already know they can be mysterious, funny, and sometimes a little demanding. If cats could talk, most of us would probably get a very awkward performance review. You know the kind. You think you've been doing amazing, but your boss, I mean your cat, gives you a 2 out of 10 and refuses to elaborate. Because here's the truth, every cat owner thinks they're providing 5-star service, but somewhere, your cat is silently taking notes, rating your every move. The feeding, messy, the attention, unscheduled, the litter box, a war zone. And while they might not say it out loud, that little flick of their tail or unimpressed stare, yeah, that's the review. Today, we're going deep into the feline evaluation system, how your cat silently judges your care, and more importantly, how you can go from terrible human to acceptable servant. Because right now, your cat secretly hates your care. Let's fix that. Section 1. Feeding and treats, the gourmet disaster. Every cat owner has had this moment. You open a can of their favorite food, put it down proudly, and they sniff it once, give you that look, and walk away. And you're left questioning everything. Did I do something wrong? Is it the wrong flavor? Or does my cat just hate me? Truth bomb, cats are picky, but often it's because we don't understand how they want to eat. Cats in the wild hunt small prey several times a day. At home, we feed them giant meals twice a day like they're golden retrievers. To your cat, that's chaos. It messes with their digestion, energy, and mood. You know that sudden 3 a.m. Zoomy session? Yeah, that's their body saying, "You fed me wrong." You can instantly improve your score by feeding smaller, more frequent meals, using a mix of wet and dry food, and keeping it consistent. Cats love routines more than naps, and that's saying something. And about treats. Oh, humans, you give treats like apologies. Sorry I left for work. Treat. Sorry I vacuumed. Treat. Sorry I exist. Treat. But too many treats mess with their diet, dental health, and even trust. Because when everything is a reward, nothing feels special. Instead, save treats for bonding moments or after playtime, when they've earned it. That's when your cat actually respects you. Do this right, and you might just raise your score to a solid 410. Section 2. Playtime and enrichment. You call that entertainment? Let's be honest, most of us are lazy players. We grab a feather wand, wave it for 30 seconds, and declare victory. Meanwhile, your cat is sitting there like, wow, you're terrible at this. Cats aren't chasing toys for fun. They're acting out the hunt. It's not about running in circles, it's about strategy. They want the toy to hide, sneak, jump, and lose. So when you dangle it aimlessly or stop too soon, your cat's like, the prey gave up. Lame. Try mimicking real prey behavior. Slow movements, pauses, then bursts of speed. Let them catch the toy at the end. That little victory releases happy hormones and keeps their instincts sharp. Rotate toys weekly, bring out puzzle feeders or treat balls. And if you're using a laser pointer, don't forget to end with something tangible they can grab or eat. Otherwise, it's emotional damage. Because from your cat's perspective, that glowing dot is the biggest scam on Earth. No closure, no catch, just betrayal. Enrichment isn't optional. Without it, cats get bored, anxious, and destructive. And the next time you find your couch shredded, that's not revenge. That's a review. Play smarter, not harder, and you'll earn back a couple of points. Section 3. Affection and attention. Stop petting me. Cats are complicated. One moment they demand cuddles. The next they act like you've ruined their life by touching them. They're not cold. They're particular. They have boundaries, rules, timing, and most of us are terrible at following them. When your cat wants affection, they'll tell you. Usually by rubbing against you, slow blinking, or head bumping. When they don't, they'll flick their tail, flatten their ears, or simply vanish. But humans, we tend to ignore all of that. We see a cute fluff ball and think, I must hug. That's how we earn bite marks and death glares. Affection to a cat is about trust, not volume. Sometimes they just want to sit near you, silently judging your life choices. And that's love, their version of it. And if you want to boost your score, learn to match their energy. If they're calm, be calm. If they're playful, engage. If they're moody, and step away, human. It's not that your cat hates affection. They just hate your timing. Section 4. Cleanliness and comfort. You think your home is clean? Your cat disagrees. Cats are cleanliness perfectionists. Their environment affects their entire mood. The litter box? That's not just a toilet, it's a statement. If it's dirty, smelly, or too small, your cat won't use it. And when they go elsewhere, it's not rebellion, it's feedback. Rule of paw, 1 litter box per cat plus 1 extra. Scoop daily. Your cat notices every little thing, especially when you don't. Then there's the environment. Cats hate chaos. Loud noises, rearranged furniture, air fresheners, new people. All of it messes with their sense of safety. They crave stability and familiar smells. Provide quiet corners, window perches, and comfy beds. Let them own their spaces. If your cat hides a lot, it's not shyness, it's stress. Even temperature matters. If they curl into a tiny ball constantly, they're cold. If they're stretched like a melted pancake, perfect comfort achieved. Think of your home as their kingdom. You're not decorating, you're designing royalty housing. Do that right and your rating climbs, maybe to a shocking 5/10. Section 5, Health and Trust. This is the section where your score usually plummets. Because from your cat's perspective, nothing screams betrayal like a trip to the vet. The carrier appears, instant panic. You chase them around the house, instant resentment. And then you lock them in a box, drive them to a place that smells like fear and disinfectant, and let a stranger poke them with needles. Congratulations, you've just triggered a negative infinity score. But here's the trick. You can rebuild trust. Leave the carrier open at home sometimes. Let them explore it. Reward them after vet visits. Make healthcare a routine, not a nightmare. Cats don't hate vets. They hate surprise. Prepare them gently, stay calm, and they'll slowly stop associating you with trauma. And regular vet visits aren't optional. Cats hide pain incredibly well. It's part of their survival instinct. By the time you see symptoms, they've been suffering quietly for weeks. That's why proactive checkups are real love. Even if your cat doesn't see it that way, once you start taking health seriously, your cat won't thank you, but they'll feel better. And in cat language, that's a silent 9-10 moment. Your cat doesn't actually hate you. They just hate when you don't understand them. Every time you adjust a routine, respect a boundary, or make them feel safe, their rating quietly goes up. Maybe not all the way to 10, but enough to earn a few slow blinks and a purr that says, you're improving. So, if your cat secretly hates your care right now, good news, you can fix it. Because love isn't about perfection. It's about learning their language. And the moment you do, you'll stop being just their human and finally become their favorite servant.